On the wee dawn of Saturday, March 29 of 1952, a baby was born. Bola made his debut. His mom, Abibat Magaji, was a matriarch true. She'd equip him with wisdom and integrity through. Attending St. John's Primary in Lagos for a few. The Ibadan's Children's Home was the school he went to. In 1975, he proceeded to America to pursue a degree in accounting. His knowledge there grew. At Chicago State University, he got a worldview that would propel him to greatness, create new avenue. In big American companies, he worked with a crew, Arthur Anderson, Lloyd Haskins, to name but a few. In 1983, his return to Nigeria was due, so he joined Mobile Nigeria and became a guru. In the private sector, experience he did thus accrue, started building a fortune without too much ado. The man made it his mission to always rendezvous with hard work and dedication in making legal revenue. Those painting him a hue, misconstrue, spew and true, Tinubu has risen to give Nigeria value. The hum, the strum of the victory drum, as the income of the city boy, as the one that will come. He's overcome all outcome, as the hurdle succumb, Emilokun will become because Ashiwaju has come. His political career began in the 1992 year when he joined the SCB party as the main pioneer. Shehu Musa Yar'Adua led that factional sphere, including heavyweights from the front and the rear. He was elected to the Senate amid such big cheer, representing Lagos West in his legislative gear. In the June 12th annulment, Tinubu did thus appear as the founding member and the chief brigadier. Nadeko's democratic movement fighting the frontier, he struggled for Abiola's mandate and was made to disappear. The military force exiled due to its harsh bombardier, as transition to the Fourth Republic was in the atmosphere. Tinubu returned home to resume his political career. With Adebanjo and Adesanyan's guide, he did thus adhere to jump back into politics without fear or insincere. Alliance for Democracy was his platform to domineer. He became the part of politics and determined to persevere. He stood for the position of governor of Lagos right there and won to become executive in a victory that's clear. In this role, he became distinguished from each of his peers. The hum, the strum of the victory drum, as the income of the city boy, as the one that will come. He's overcome all outcome, as the hurdles succumb. Emilokun will become because Ashiwaju has come. As the executive governor of the audacious Lagos state, Tinubu applied innovation to revolutionize his state. He made investments with power and did concentrate on providing free healthcare to the frail and irate. He broadened the tax bracket and the revenue rate, transformed IGR from millions to billions straight. For Lagosians' employment, he set out to create empowerment drive to give unemployment a checkmate. For the infrastructure roadmap he constructed in the state that built roads and housing which were adequate. For students, he built schools that would educate. The One Day Governor was a program he did activate, decentralized to bring governance to the people's gate, enacted policies for the vulnerables in order to compensate. Lekki Trade Zone and Eco Atlantic still do captivate. They were Tinubu's brainchild as he built his city-state. All sectors needing leadership, he made sure to cultivate an environment for the Center of Excellence to continue to be great. When he finished as governor, he continued to motivate. He built cerebral leaders and was the ultimate teammate. The hum, the strum of the victory drum, as the income of the city boy, as the one that will come. He's overcome all outcome, as the hurdles succumb. Emilokun will become because Ashiwaju has come. Tinubu's politics evolved to a mightier scale when he provided platforms for candidates to sail. In 2006, Atiku was given the ultimate chance to exhale, flag bearer of Action Congress, with hope he won't trail. In 2011, Inuhu Ribadu became the top male to lead the Action Congress Nigeria to a victory or fail. In 2013, Tinubu with other politicians proceeded to rail the opposition into a mega party for Nigerians to hail. He was a result of the great mergers cocktail, AC, NCPC, ANPP, ABGA and PDP's remnant tail. So with the new coalition, Buhari put his motion in gale to deliver a 2015 victory in a political fairy tale. Tinubu forfeited the VP slot in order not to derail the balance of religion that some used as blackmail. He bought Ochibanjo and ultimately sold him retail, supported government through the good, bad and the flail. In 2022, becoming the presidential candidate on APC's veil, picked Shatima as VP, making their opponents look pale. Tinubu has supported many in kindness avail. Now it's his turn to take the reins and finally prevail. The strum of the victory drum, as the income of the city boy as the one that will come. He'll overcome or outcome as the hurdle succumb. Emi Lokan will become because Ashiwaju has come. Now, the policy framework he couched for our great nation is an action plan built on a renewed hope citation, providing jobs with good wages as decent compensation, manufacture, create and invest goods for our dispensation, enact agricultural policy that promotes fertile cultivation, export more, import less to incentivize economic levitation, expand infrastructure and modernize their very foundation, harness digital economy, the arts and give tourism salvation, empower the vulnerable poor and those most in frustration, generate, distribute sufficiently from their electricity station, make health care, education, housing and affordable creation, establish policy to create a strong security calibration, remove oil subsidy to increase our domestic production, reform the education sector with better quality vocation, include women and youth in the brand new administration, build railroads and roads to boost our mass transportation. There'll be judicial reform and foreign policy elevation, adjust allocation and boost our IGR through robust taxation, provide inspiration, liberation and innovation in our federation. His manifesto shows a dedication to build on our foundation. The hum, the strum of the victory drum, the income of the city boy as the one that will come. He's overcome or outcome as the hurdles succumb. Emi Lokan will become because Ashiwaju has come. Tinubu is a family man right down to his very core. Since 1987 has been married to a wife he does adore. When they met, the kindness in his eyes was what she fell for. They entered a union through that matrimonial door. Oluremi Tinubu is a lawmaker on the senatorial floor. She is his strength and his partner in life evermore. In total, he had 6 children, each admits utmost galore. But in 2017, we lost Jide and there was sadness outpour. His daughter Shade is a Iyaloja of Lagos Market Store. Shade Tinubu is his second son. He's a maestro for sure. Zainab Abibat Yinka are children that Tinubu bore. His brother Wale showcases his pedigree furthermore. He's a Muslim, his wife Christian, which does underscore his respect for religion and his love for peace, not war. An accountant, politician, a leader, and great deal much more. He is the lion of Bordelon who lives with such candor. He is a genius, he is focused and always ready to explore ways to empower his people to be better than before. His bravery reflects the broken shackle that he wore. He is smart, he is kind, he has become my mentor. I see him as the best person to be Nigeria's guarantor. Now that he has emerged as president, he will do all that he swore. The hum, the strum of the victory drum, the income of the city boy as the one that will come. He's overcome all outcome as the hurdles succumb. Emi Lokan will become because Ashiwaju has come. Since independence, we have had many a president, each making their unique and footprint indent. First, Chief Nnamdi Azikiwe stepped up to cement his role as father of nationalism under one unity tent. Second General Agui Ironsi, through some martial event, became first military head of state in the short time he spent. Third General Yakubu Gowon was leader and ultimate gent. Post-war, no victor, no vanquish was his message advent. Fourth General Murtala Mohammed as head was quite well meant, but his Midas touch was taken in an assassination malcontent. General Obasanjo as fifth rose to take the role destiny meant. He ushered in a new system, a democratic reinvent. The autonomous elected president that was given consent was our sixth, Alhaji Shehu Shagari, who had genuine intent. Military made a comeback to ensure the Second Republic went, so General Buhari became the seventh with a discipline orient. Eighth General Ibrahim Babangida was whom fate did present to rule over our dear nation and ensure our ascent. Chief Ernest Shonikon emerged with the shortest segment as Nigeria's ninth top leader before his tenure was bent. Then as the 10th CNC General Abacha ruled without relent, but his desire for Tazarche unpendant as the curtains descend. Leader General Abdul Salam had a genuine content. He ensured the Fourth Republic had his presidential consent. In his second outing, President Obasanjo was asked to represent as our 12th president after he was given democratic assent. Umaru Yar'Adua became 13th with a pedigree unbent, though his time was cut short when his death made us lament. What's in a name? Asked Goodluck Jonathan, the 14th Providence lent. His good grace saved the nation through the transition it underwent. Muhammad Buhari was voted 15th by winning 57%. He has given all to this nation, tried to douse all torment. Now Bola Tinubu has emerged with a clear vision to augment the lives of Nigerians, a great legacy he'll cement. His journey has not been easy, but he's the one almighty sent. Now Ashiwaju is not coming, he's here as our 16th president. The hum, the strum of the victory drum, the income of the city boy as the one that will come. He's overcome all outcome as the hurdles succumb. Emilokun will become because Ashiwaju has come. As we face a new frontier in this election year, I urge all Nigerians to adhere to volunteer, to steer and be near what is good and sincere, to cheer for our nation so it can persevere. The smear of Nigeria has been quite severe. We are known as the scammer and for one and pioneer. To add insult to injury, it does thus appear. Our nation has been added to the terrorism sphere. Our forefathers fought to clear our atmosphere from the disunity, destruction we see in our veneer. Awolowo, Zik, Sardauna, they were the pioneer of this beautiful land, our greatest souvenir. Balewa and Macaulay diligently commandeer in nurturing this nation so that each of us can share. Iyo, Ita, and Ikoko stood up to shape the sphere of the evolution of this country so we could profit here. Inaharo and Sir Adoma continued to thus appear whenever we were taken the wrong and backward year. Osade Bey and Joseph Turka were always quite severe in protecting Nigeria from any negative interfere. Chief Ajayi and Owoni were the opposite of insincere. They were each what you would call progressive engineer. When I think of Amini Kano, for me, it brings a tear. He wanted poor Nigerians to smile from ear to ear. For our forefathers, let us make sure we strongly reappear. Let us make us the greatest nation in this northern hemisphere. Our fellows, dear comrades, Nigeria's far and near, don't tear up, let's gear up, let's be austere, let's cheer. Let's fight for our nation without favor, without fear. Let's clear misconceptions and make them disappear. From the north to the south and the middle, front and rear. Nigerians are one, we appear, none should domineer. As we exit this election cycle that is already here, let us leave bad energy and chakra to go with yesteryear. Our motherland is worn. We must conform, Nigerians dear. Let's auctioneer this message for the rest of the year. The hum, the strum of the victory drum, the income of the city boy as the one that will come. He's overcome all outcome as the hurdles succumb. Emilokun will become because Ashiwaju me has come. Strong, brave, honest and true, my pledge I give to you, to strengthen and to renew our greatness through and through. Even when tired and worn, beauty and grace adorn her face each night and each morn. In our motherland we've sworn, As citizens, we offer our strength and creed in the path of those who sincerely proceed. Some will follow and some will take the lead to unite our great nation for all indeed. For our common good, we shall take opportunity to establish unity from any diversity. And no matter the disunity and impunity, we must continue to build on our community. We are a fortress couched from within. It is our task to strive and begin, to forge forth, struggle and win our quest for liberty therein. My pledge is built at this most crucial hour. I support Asiwaju from the mightiest tower. Pray for his victory through Almighty's power. My wish for Nigeria is through prosperity and power. I hope you enjoyed this literary flower, signed, sealed and delivered by Hani Musawa.
The poem was actually Anatu's idea, but I recognize that to present that idea to the public needed to be properly packaged.
It was a poem that we turned into a documentary. Asiwaju is Coming now has evolved into Asiwaju Has Come.
The creativity behind the poetry at that time needed a vehicle that would further sell Asiwaju from the point we stopped before the election.
It's because of the story of Asiwaju that I came to know, which is a young African boy who dreamt big and a man who would be king, who rose through the ranks, fought for freedom for his country and gave his all in a way that captured the imagination of a section of Nigeria, became governor of Lagos, the most inspirational governor, I think, till date that Nigeria has ever had.
The documentary became very popular to the extent that everybody now saw Asiwaju from a different perspective.